Yo, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to edit green tones in Lightroom. It's Kyle Benjamin Turner, and let's jump into Lightroom and I'll get started right away because I'm sure you guys want to learn pretty quick. So so this is going to be the before photo and this is the after, this is the before, this is the after photo. This is the before photo. Okay, cool. So let me just get started real quick. I always go in and expose the photo first. So this one seems pretty good there. Not any kind of crazy adjustments real quick, but then I'm just going to do the temperature and this. And then, okay, so the main thing you're going to need to know is that you're going to want to calibrate your image in the camera calibration section. So before we go in and actually give the tone and give the color, we want to make sure that all the colors in the image are complementary. So the way that I do that is I actually use the camera calibration section. Now I will be dropping some presets in my description. So if you don't know how to use the camera calibration section, I will have some presets. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to launch them, but basically I have all of these presets that basically help you get the look that you're going for. I kind of know exactly what I'm going for with this look, so I'm just going to do it myself real quick. Right about here, something like this, something like this. Okay, and then something like that. Okay, great. So something like that, super simple. And then next I'm going to go into the split toning section. What I'm going to do is put the balance all the way to 100. And I'm going to start adding some warm tones into the highlights so that I can get his skin tone looking nice. So I'm going to go right about there. I'm going to drop this down quite a bit, something like that. And then I'm going to go into the shadows and add some nice green tones into the shadows. Remember we said we want to get a green tone, right? So what I'm going to do right here is find the green tone that I want and then just desaturate a little bit. Now the only reason this works is because the balance is at 100. If I brought the balance down here, the green would go into the highlights. So keeping the balance at 100 only puts it into the darkest parts of the photo. So let's close this up, and the next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to add some sharpness so that we can get some detail in the photo. So I'm going to go to 100. Now a lot of people don't recommend going to 100, but I think it's going to be fine for this photo. So let's do that and then that, as you can see. Pretty good. And then what we're going to do is the tone curve. So I'm just going to add in a bit of blacks by bringing it down, and then I'm going to add in a bit of a fade by bringing it up, and then I'm going to go here, same thing here, add in some whites, and then add in a bit of a fade here, and then I'm just going to bring this down just a little bit right about there so that I can add in a lower exposure, make it a bit dark in the shadow parts of this photo, and I think that looks a bit about good to me. What else could I add? I'm just going to crop the photo for Instagram, so 4:5 right about here. And then next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of a couple blemishes and whatever here so that it doesn't make the photo too distracting. So let's just get rid of this too. And then we're pretty much good, guys. I think because I missed the focus just a little bit on his eyes, what I actually want to do is I actually want to bring up the detail just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do here is bring up the radius, bring that back to normal, and then I think that should be good. Let's see. I think right about there is good for me. So I'm going to keep it like this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is exactly how I edited this photo that I just uploaded to Instagram, by the way. So if you want to go see my Instagram, link in the description. But that's pretty much it, guys. I have tons of presets that I want to give you access to. If you click the link in the description, I should have a lot down there. So there's for this one I probably used, it was something like this, so one of these presets. Anyways, I have presets for almost every color. So if you look here, like just almost every color, these are all based on complementary colors. So if you check the link in the description, you'll see all of these crazy presets that are based on complementary colors, and you could go test these out on your photos. I'm sure you're gonna love them. Look at that, pretty much like just a ton. Now I know how to do this off by heart, so like it's super easy for me to just go into the split toning section. But if you want presets, if you want to learn a bit faster, I'll have those in the description, so go check that out. Anyways, thanks so much for coming back to the channel. My name is Kyle Benjamin Turner. Subscribe if you want to see more easy Lightroom tutorials and edits, and I'll see you on the next video.